in comes AJ Styles and Calf Crusher. Calf Crusher is locked in.
I've already said this will be my last WrestleMania, and I need an opponent. So, who's it gonna be?
AJ, who else but me could be your final WrestleMania opponent? We have battled it out across the world, but never on the grandest stage of them all.
Any other time, I would say you. But you haven't been the same since you lost the Universal Championship. I don't want a 4-star match. I want to go out in a classic, so can you bring the Demon out at WrestleMania?
Careful what you ask for.
AJ Styles just asked Finn Balor to bring out the Demon. OMG. Shoulder breaker. He's getting up somehow. Double axe handle. Just not even playing defense. He's just showing toughness. Forearm to Finn Balor. AJ Styles. Phenomenal forearm. And AJ Styles defeats the Demon. He did it. What a way to go out. AJ Styles wins his final WrestleMania match, extending his hand to the Demon Finn Balor. What a show of respect from these two who have been through it all. Ladies and gentlemen, you read the title correctly. We are here in AJ Styles' hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, to present to you one final match to top off AJ Styles' legendary career of 25 plus years. And he does not have a light opponent. This will not be an easy task as he has to take on the Judgment Day.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 570 pounds. Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Finn Balor, the man front and center of the Judgment Day. AJ Styles has a lot of history with. AJ Styles, former leader of a club that Finn Balor had started all the way in Japan. AJ Styles took over that infamous club. AJ Styles had his own version of it. Finn Balor came to WWE, came to NXT while AJ Styles was doing great work in Japan. AJ Styles comes to WWE same time that Finn Balor gets promoted to the main roster, the same year that Finn Balor will become the inaugural Universal Champion. JD McDonough, someone who AJ Styles has had countless number of matches with, as AJ Styles has faced McDonough and Balor in several tag team matches. And Dominic Mysterio, another superstar who AJ Styles had a rivalry with last year, where AJ Styles would surprise Dominic. He would be watching him as Dominic was injured, and AJ Styles would hope that Dominic could get cleared, as Dominic was the Intercontinental Champion. Now, we are here in 2026. Who would have thought? But to go against the Judgment Day, AJ Styles is going to need a little bit of partners, a little bit of help, a little bit of the Motor City Machine Guns.
And at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Just like AJ Styles, Motor City Machine Guns are two iconic wrestlers in the history of TNA. These two combined have several tag team championships, X Division championships, a world championship. The Motor City Machine Guns have finally made their way to WWE. Similar journey to AJ Styles, except they were in TNA for much longer.
But I'm not retiring just yet. No. Despite not being drafted, Raw has allowed me to come here and...
Wait a minute.
AJ, why don't you just do us all a favor and retire already? I mean, you're not going to compete for any more world titles. But here's the thing. I have the opportunity to choose my opponent for a #1 contenders match against Bronson Reed. You'd be an easy opponent. Interested?
I'll do whatever it takes to shut you up.
Hit from Austin Theory, and he's taking it to AJ Styles right off the bat. He's got AJ Styles up, powerbomb to start the match. Stronger base, and hits Theory, hits him again, throws Theory over, trying to figure out what he can do. But look at this, pop up again, the same move as before. Styles clash once more to Austin Theory. 2, 3. AJ Styles defeats Austin Theory, and he's going to have a match next week against Bronson Reed for the Intercontinental Championship. And look at this. It looks like Austin Theory may be hurt. AJ Styles may be feeling a little remorse finally after but Austin Theory hits AJ Styles, suckering him in, and Austin Theory is completely fine. But welcome to Monday Night Raw. Intercontinental Championship match, and Austin Theory is attacking AJ Styles. AJ Styles is going into the steps. He has a match for the Intercontinental Championship right here. He suplexes him down and drop kick. And look at this neck breaker. And phenomenal form connects. AJ Styles is the new Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, Arena, this is TNA Impact, the first TNA Impact of this Legacy series. But here's the man who we've all been waiting for, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Not only because this match is taking place in Georgia, AJ Styles' home state, does that make it his home turf, but this match is taking place on TNA Impact, not on AMC, but on this Downtown Creations. That's part of this Downtown Legacy series. Every event is canon. Every event is crucial to the storyline, to the timeline that is the the Downtown Universe Legacy series. AJ Styles, last year, you remember, he had his last WrestleMania match. Okay, now we are here. Match getting started, and Alex Shelley is starting the match against Dominic Mysterio, applying this wrist lock, and look at him targeting Dominic with a belly to back suplex right there in the middle of the ring. Dominic Mysterio getting up from that, only to be taken to the ropes by Shelley, and now he's tying his arm up, and look at that torque on the arm, pulling it. Alex Shelley, a veteran in wrestling, snap suplex, going for the cover now. Kick out at 1 by Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now, Dominic Mysterio is someone that not a lot of fans like, so yeah, the crowd is definitely behind Alex Shelley and the Motor City Machine Guns. And most definitely, this man right here, the phenomenal AJ Styles, with a phenomenal moonsault, landing on top of Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles still at the peak of his career, having never lost a step in this ring. AJ Styles, someone who said years ago that he would want to retire pretty soon. Last year saying that he wants to retire in 2026, and now that date has finally come. But to no one's surprise, the Judgment Day are here trying to ruin it, as now JD McDonough is getting the elbows into his midsection. AJ Styles going to McDonough, throws him off the ropes, and look at this German suplex from AJ Styles to JD McDonough. McDonough is someone who has not been on the main roster for that many years, but he has taken a lot of beatings, whether it's an RKO off of War Games or injuring his vertebrae, or his rib cage. It was on the announce table from a crazy dive he did on Monday Night Raw. JD McDonough has taken his fair share of beatings. But now Alex Shelley is back in the ring. And double foot stomp by McDonough to Shelley. McDonough looking pretty great right here as he's picking up in the fireman's carry position. And look at that roll through senton. McDonough now going to the corner, faking a tag as he's going to headbutt Alex Shelley. One thing about Jaden McDonough is that if it's not obvious, he has a pretty large head. And is a decent size and Spanish fly, a standing Spanish fly from the apron. And now look at that, a springboard diving bulldog from JD McDonough. And now a springboard moonsault landing on Alex Shelley. Shelley has got to be in some serious pain as now JD McDonough with a clover leaf right here. Of course, McDonough is an Irish superstar. AJ Styles having to break that up. So the cloverleaf is, of course, going to be in his arsenal. JD McDonough now, after his finisher, going for the cover. And Chris Sabin here to break up the pin, saving his tag team partner, saving, what could have been the match, prolonging AJ Styles' career. But the crossface right here on Alex Shelley is JD McDonough trying to make him tap. He's going to release the hold right here. And I think he's setting up for something much bigger. Alex Shelley now let his guard down. And right there, reversal chops coming up. And Alex Shelley fired up. Dominic Mysterio kind of got in the way. JD McDonough taking advantage. And look at that to the face of Shelley. McDonough now on the apron as he looks back in the ring. But right here, don't get too cocky, McDonough, as in comes AJ Styles and Calf Crusher. Calf Crusher is locked in right here. Finn Balor is going to have to kick AJ Styles. Jay McDonough could have been done for. Styles now going towards JD McDonough and forearm, a flying forearm from AJ Styles, going for the cover right here. And kick out by JD. And a moonsault takes out the ref. Oh no. JD McDonough catching AJ Styles, now sending him into the corner. And in comes Dominic Mysterio. Referee barely saw the tag out of the corner of his eye. And shoulder blocks right there. I'm sure that McDonough, when he took AJ to the corner, that he was probably going to, they were probably going to try to cheat, do something illegal. But you see AJ Styles is still going after McDonough because the referee was knocked down. AJ Styles is knocked down. Didn't see the tag, but here's AJ Styles getting slammed by Dominic Mysterio. Michinoku driver going for a cover right here. And kick out by AJ Styles. AJ Styles still has a lot of fight left as Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor and JD McDonough each getting their shot on AJ Styles. And now Dominic thinking about three amigos right here. Dos. And here to complete the trifecta, three amigos from Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles gets back up on his feet though. Dominic Mysterio stunned by that. And now AJ Styles catches Dominic Mysterio and he hits Dominic Mysterio with a neck breaker. AJ Styles battling the 1-on-3 odds right here in the corner. AJ Styles showboating. JD McDonough from behind though. Is he even, the legal man, was he even tagged? A backdrop suplex right there. And JD McDonough with another kick. Dominic Mysterio is still, oh, there was a tag. JD McDonough is the legal man now. So JD McDonough must have tagged himself in because Dominic Mysterio was down whenever JD went inside the ring. But now JD McDonough with looking to put a cloverleaf, this time on AJ Styles. Cloverleaf is locked in, and with nowhere to go, Alex Shelley had to drop kick McDonough. McDonough now positioning AJ Styles in the middle of the ring. And JD picking up AJ Styles, it looks like. And look at this. A variation of the rings of Saturn locked in. AJ Styles hitting JD McDonough though. AJ Styles able to get his way out of the rings of Saturn. And now JD McDonough going towards AJ, throws him off the ropes. McDonough with the Spanish fly. A standing Spanish fly from JD McDonough. Crazy athleticism right there. And clothesline to Shelley. He gets a kip up. And on Shelley taking JD McDonough over to the ropes. But McDonough elbowing him, getting him off. And now overhand fist right there. Another one from McDonough. Headbutt misses. He gets into the ropes. Alex Shelley, jawbreaker right there. Alex Shelley now with the moonsault. A moonsault from Shelley. And the Motor City Machine Guns are doing well right now as Shelley is going to look at this move right here. A sliced bread from Alex Shelley going for the cover now. To put away JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio in for the save. Super kick. Dominic Mysterio flees to the outside before even catching smoke. McDonough, although with the distraction, does the drop kick right there. Now chops, hit, and reverse Rana from JD McDonough. Shelley landing right on top of his head. McDonough, though, weak, is going to tag in Finn Balor, who we haven't seen in the match in a while. So Finn Balor is coming over. Throws Shelley over the top rope. Balor is someone, like I said, he's had a great career. Been in this business almost nearly as long as AJ Styles has. And you have to wonder, when, if the end, is near for Finn Balor as well. Finn Balor could be, enjoying his retirement tour right there. But look at that elbow right there. Perfectly placed on the chest, on the heart of Alex Shelley. Finn Balor and Alex Shelley, two superstars who have had legendary careers outside of WWE. Just their careers outside of WWE alone would be enough to put them in the Hall of Fame. But now, Shelley with Balor. And look at this. Face first. Reverse STO right there. And now Shelley dragging Finn Balor right there in front of the corner. Alex Shelley, you have to wonder, what is he thinking as he's picking up Finn Balor? And now look at that. Driver plants him on the back of his head. Alex Shelley weary right there. Tags in Chris Sabin, the tag partner, and Enziguri, a running Enziguri right there. And now Chris Sabin picking up Balor, has him on his shoulders. And look at that Falcon arrow by Chris Sabin. In comes McDonough with the penalty kick right there. Chris Sabin fully realizing how much they've done to Finn Balor, how close it might be to picking up a victory right here, and a running double axe handle right there from Chris Sabin. Sabin now headed to the apron. AJ Styles kind of in the way. AJ Styles is not used to tag team matches. Like I said, he's been in factions before. He has not done a lot of three-person or more tag team matches. A super kick from Chris Sabin takes down Finn Balor. And now Sabin with the crossface right here on the bell lock from Chris Sabin. Arm trap crossface. Finn Balor cannot reach the ropes. Finn Balor did not have the longest arms out of all the superstars on our roster, out of just people of the world in general. Finn Balor, his height wasn't helping him there. But Finn Balor able to escape right there. His quickness coming, to his aid right there, as he's going to tag in Dominic Mysterio. And we're going to see a double team right here from Dirty Dog and Finn Balor with a double shoulder tackle. Dominic Mysterio looking like John Cena, doing moves that not even John Cena can do, while still doing moves like the shoulder block better. A neck breaker right there from Dominic Mysterio. He is now headed to the outside, where he comes back in, and Dominic Mysterio with a headlock on Chris Sabin. And look at that thumb to the eye, poking the eye of Chris Sabin, and kick out at 2. Judgment Day getting ever so close to victory right here against AJ Styles and his crew. But Dominic Mysterio, you know what's coming up. 619 from Dominic Mysterio. But Chris Sabin able to get back up as Dominic Mysterio, springboard drop kick, he hits it. Dominic Mysterio now kicking Chris Sabin, headed to the top rope. You know what's coming up? A frog splash, but nobody's home. Chris Sabin able to roll out the way. And now super kick. No. Dom caught it. He caught the super kick and he throws him over. Dominic Mysterio not letting Chris Sabin get any offense, forcing him to be on the defense his entirety of the match. And now JD McDonough calling for him to get up as he is going to pick him up. And Falcon Arrow from JD McDonough to kick out right there. Or just AJ Styles coming in for his save right there. The Michinoku driver was not enough. Dominic Mysterio coming in now. And Wasteland to Chris Sabin. Dominic Mysterio headed to the top. And frog splash from Dominic Mysterio. Cover is interrupted by Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley, of course, going to be there to make the save. Dominic Mysterio, look at him though. He's back up to the top and splash. Nobody's home. Chris Sabin now picks up Dominic Mysterio, lifts him up for a suplex in the corner. Chris Sabin capitalizing off of Dominic Mysterio's miss. That clever reversal right there from Chris Sabin. And now making the tag to his Motor City Machine Gun partner, Alex Shelley. And look at what we are about to see. Double super kick and a knee. Double team right there for Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley with that big senton to the outside. Kick to the back. Alex Shelley, someone who has not won any singles gold in WWE, but he's not interested in that. They're still looking to recapture the tag titles sometime soon, but to do so, they're gonna have to compete with other teams, such as the Judgment Day. We do not know what shows Motor City Machine Guns are gonna be on, but right there, that is it. Their finisher, Bones and Skull. JD McDonough, of course. No, he knew Dominic Mysterio was probably done for right there. So JD McDonough had to come in. Now Chris Sabin with this. Look at that hooked leg and then driving him down to on his back. Now headed to the top rope is Chris Sabin. You can see him with that nobody right there. Dominic Mysterio now chops rapid fire tornado DDT to the skull of Sabin. Dominic Mysterio able to finally make a tag. Finally, after all that he just endured, JD McDonough is in the ring now going after Chris Sabin. JD McDonough, what a big victory it will be for the Judgment Day if they could put away AJ Styles and MCMG. But McDonough, oh no, look at this. Chris Sabin now slipping out from behind, throws him to the corner, tags in Alex Shelley. And Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley with a double team again. Skull and Bones has connected once more. This time Dominic Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana. Finn Balor breaking up the pinfall. Dominic Mysterio didn't even really need to go after Chris Sabin there, did he? But Alex Shelley now with the Dragon Spear taking down Dominic. JD McDonough kicking Shelley in the face as he was applying a crossface to Dominic Mysterio, who's not even a legal man. I don't know why you would attack Dominic. I get that Dominic can get on nerves sometimes, but you gotta stay focused on winning the match. Then Balor stunner to Alex Shelley, and he is sent flying to the outside. Finn Balor might be able to win this by countout, but it looks like JD McDonough is gonna throw him inside the ring. Finn Balor there just waiting on him, and now Finn Balor with the fist right there, and then this elbow to the chest. Finn Balor now with the cover. And there comes Sabin. Finn Balor probably wanted to end this match pretty soon. Balor now taking Alex Shelley. And look at this. After that elbow from earlier. Now an arm drag. Finn Balor. You see him. You see this kind of peak. Prime Finn Balor is returning slowly here in 2026. And now 1916 to Chris Sabin. Finn Balor with the cover off of that, and Alex Shelley kicking Balor, getting him off his tag team partner. Staying alive right now, Finn Balor with some great punches. But look at that clothesline from Chris Sabin, and this might be the wake up that they need. Chris Sabin now throws Balor into the corner, tag to Alex Shelley. Once again, another tag team move is coming up, and look at this atomic drop kick, and look at this drop kick to the head. Motor City Machine Guns with some unrivaled tag team action right there. And now picking up body slam to Finn Balor. Shelley now with a stomp on his arm, and again with the crossface, or the stretch right here. Finn Balor fighting out of it, punches him in the head. Balor on his feet, and now he's going to throw Shelley into the corner. You have to think, like, this is probably the most epic six-man tag team match in history. Finn Balor from the top rope, double foot stomp, landing on him while Alex Shelley was standing. Chris Sabin breaking things up right there. But oh my gosh, the brutality of that. Finn Balor has just trying to end Alex Shelley but Shelley now positioning him on the ropes, and sliced bread off the ropes, stacking him like that. McDonough with the save. Ooh, that could have been it right there. But look at that. Shelley took him out now. 1-on-2 action. Alex Shelley is going off right now. He is on fire. Springboard moonsault connects. And that could be it. The picture perfect move. And that is it for the career of AJ Styles. Alex Shelley doing the honors himself. What a match that was. Judgment Day having no control over most of the match. It felt like JD McDonough, perhaps the MVP, but Finn Balor choked at the end. Couldn't get the job done for JD. Judgment Day, not McDonough. And look who won the match. The Skull and Bones from Motor City Machine Guns, all the tag team finishers, all Judgment Day simply did not have they weren't cooperating as well together as AJ Styles and Motor City Machine Guns were. The TNA legends here on TNA Impact stand tall, as it only makes sense. This is TNA. This is AJ Styles' home. This is Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin's home. Big props to them for helping AJ.
The team of Alex Shelley, AJ Styles, and Chris Sabin.
But this is it for the career of AJ Styles. No more phenomenal forms. No more Styles clashes. No more calf crushers. This was the only way to finish a phenomenal career.